There's gotta be a place in this town where the drinks are flowing and the women are loud. I get so tired of the same old thing, working 9 to 5 for a workday king. Your perfect world doesn't work for me, a slave in chains that'll never be free. I'd rather party till the break of day, at least I'm not throwing my life away. Well, I'm just trying, have a lot of fun from the rounds I'm buying. If you wanna roll with me, we can have some fun when the work day's done. Yeah, we're gonna paint this county. We're gonna paint this county. When I was young, Daddy worked in the plants. His boots grew roots and he never looked back. He would drown in a bottle of gin, saying, son, don't you ever turn out like them. I was working on a 3-man crew, breaking my back for $1 or $2. Time came when I walked away, cause I'm not, my father won't live that way. I'm just trying, have a lot of fun from the rounds I'm buying. If you wanna roll with me, we can raise some hell in the Bible Belt. Sparks ignite, pure white lightning. I'll have another round if you're down, I'm buying. If you wanna roll with me, we can have some fun when the work day's done. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna paint this county. Well, I'm just trying, have a lot of fun from the rounds I'm buying. If you wanna roll with me, we can raise some hell in the Bible Belt. Sparks ignite, pure white lightning. I'll have another round if you're down, I'm buying. If you wanna roll with me, we can have some fun when the work day's done. Yeah, we're gonna paint this county. We're gonna paint this county. We're gonna paint this county. All right, this next one is called Country Girl, Shake It For Me. Got a little boom in my big truck. Open up the doors and turn it on. Gonna stomp my boots in the Georgia mud. Make you watch me fall in love. Get up on the hood of my daddy's tractor, up on the toolbox, it don't matter. Down on the tailgate, girl, I can't wait to watch you do your thing. Shake it for the young one sitting in a honky tonk, for the rednecks riding till the break of dawn. DJ spinning that country song. Come on, come on, come on. Shake it for the birds, shake it for the bees, shake it for the catfish swimming down deep in the creek. Crickets and the critters and the squirrels. Shake it for the moon, shake it for me, girl. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Somebody sweet little farmer's child, got her in her blood to kill a little while. Ponytail and a pretty smile, she rolls me in from a country mile. Come on in my arms, spin me around this big old barn, tangle me up like grandma's yarn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shake it for the young boy sitting in a honky tonk, for the rednecks ride till the break of dawn. DJ spinning that country song. Come on, come on, come on. Shake it for the birds, shake it for the bees, shake it for the catfish swimming down deep in the creek. Crickets and the critters and the squirrels. Shake it for the moon, shake it for me, girl. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. shake it for me, girl, shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me, girl, shake it for me, girl, shake it for me. Guitar. Like a dandelion, like the wind on the hills underneath the pine. Move like the river flows, feel the kick on down deep in your toes. All I wanna do is get the holding you and get the showing you and get to loving you for the night is through. Come on, girl, you know what to do. Shake it for the young, we'll sound in the honky tonk. For the rednecks right till the break of dawn. DJ spitting that country song. Come on, come on, come on. Shake it for the birds, shake it for the bees, shake it for the catfish swimming down deep in the creek. Crickets and the critters and the squirrels. Shake it for the moon, shake it for me, girl. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. All right, this next song is called Counting the Days.
All right. Got the dancing. Nate's dancing.
What's going on? Welcome to the show live from Market Square here in Promotion Studio. Again, we are live
Back
again.
Yeah, always.
We're not
staying
going
live.
anywhere.
Always staying live, man. Constantly.
Yeah,
It's been a busy week.
always a busy week around here, man.
About to be a busy weekend.
As
too.
we always tell you, and so
Yeah.
busy weekend as well.
Actually, I would love to play the recap video that we have of the metal night from last week that we did at Open Chord. We had a sold out show. We had 4 rock bands there. It was great fun. 150 plus.
It was
people.
great to see live music come back and people come out and support in such a great turnout. You know, everybody was there having a good time.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah, it's awesome to see.
Yeah. Hey, Nate, run this thing.
Share.
We'll make that mess and live forever. It's what will make this world a better place to be. Please, don't leave me suffering from your toxic bliss.
Yeah, so thanks to the Open Chord, We Like Cold, Belfast Six Pack, Quiescent Mantis, and Eyes Like Ice for just a killer night.
Yeah, it was
and
a lot
all
of
of you
fun.
for coming out.
Yeah. Thank you everyone for supporting us and making that possible and selling it out, man. We
Yeah.
sold out quickly. You
Hopefully
know,
we
which is
can do some more
fantastic.
shows like that and different genres. You know, we're talking about what kind of different shows we can bring down there. So we've got some dates coming up. If you want to see some more interesting music, some more killer shows, keep going out and supporting things like that. And
Yeah, in
and
fact, we got a
follow us.
bunch of shows around this weekend. Where's people playing?
Oh,
Where are
okay.
people playing at?
You want to
Yeah.
get into it? All right. Let's
Let's
get
bring-
into
then
it.
let's bring on our phenomenal guests.
Okay, yeah, absolutely, because well, that's actually germane to the discussion.
Oh yes.
So tonight At Gatlinburg Brewing Company in Sevierville, you can catch Dirty Doug and Johnny at 7 p.m. You can catch Rick Stone at Gatlinburg Brewing Company at 7 p.m. Brandon Rohr is going to be at Puckett's and Pigeon Forge at 7:30. You've also got tomorrow at 6:30 at Puckett's as well, Junction 441. Tomorrow at the Anchor out at Louisville Landing, you've got John O. Clayton, part of their grand reopening celebration at 7 p.m. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. as well, you've got Kevin Wilson at Gatlinburg Brewing Company in Sevierville. And Hugh Allen at RT Good Times tomorrow at 9:30 up there in Rocky Top. You've got Rick Stone at Junction 35 up there in Pigeon Forge at 6 p.m. And of course, tonight at Union Jacks, you've got Mr. Justin Michaels at 8 p.m. And joining us from Union Jacks and Union Place, Mr. Aaron Nelson. What's going on, man?
Hello, gentlemen.
How you doing, dude?
Doing well. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. So,
Glad to have you.
I tell you what, Union Jacks is a stellar place. I enjoy going there a lot. You know, I've been going there actually more frequently,
Yeah.
with my girlfriend and hanging out.
Well, it's right down the road for you.
Yeah,
Actually,
super
both
close.
are technically
They're
right
like-
down the road.
and they have
for
great
you.
food. Both of them have great food.
Yeah.
Great
Indeed.
staff, great beer and drinks.
Yeah, so-
when did you get into owning bars?
We kind of stumbled upon it. Actually, a good friend of mine I used to work with, Ken Stewart. I'm sure he's made his name around town. He gave me a call one day and said, "Hey, I've got this opportunity." And it was just a few phone calls later, and some help from a great friend of mine, and we ended up bar owners back in January of 2017.
So that's when you purchased Union Jacks?
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you've done a lot, remodeling and everything there.
It needed a lot of love when
Yeah.
we took it over. It's been a great bar for many years, and had just kind of tapered off a bit, and we gave it a little facelift and put some love into it, and really got a lot of positive feedback from everybody. Then had to close down in March of last year for obvious reasons, and did some repairs to the roof. Started with some roof repairs, and
Some nasty roofs, man.
it's a very old building.
It's an old building.
It
yeah.
is a very old building, and it turned out that it needed a lot more repair than just the roof, and it turned into quite an ordeal. We're closed for 9 months, but reopened now, and it is fantastic.
It's
now.
great.
Yeah.
Well, and at this point, the Union Jacks has kind of become an institution.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
it is one of the oldest bars in Knoxville. So we've been around since 1996. That's hard to say for a lot of folks.
And when did when did you find the property in Hamburg? Like, I know that was a different property. It was like an Italian restaurant for a while. It's been a dozen different things.
It has. It's been a number of things over the year. The building in itself is actually built in the 50s.
Yeah.
And so it has been a number of businesses. La Rumba Bar and Grill. I don't know
Yeah.
if anybody remembers
Yeah,
that.
La
but
Rumba.
That was a hot spot for a lot of interesting
a lot of
folks.
yeah.
And then
Hit Michaels and La Rumba.
yeah. And then the Morelli's took it over, and they put a lot of work into it, and unfortunately, just sometimes it doesn't work out. It was very unfortunate for them, and we hate that for anybody, but it was a good opportunity for us to come in, almost a turnkey sort of situation. All the equipment and furniture was there.
Wow.
We just had to rearrange and some
Make your
coats
own.
of paint and a little bit of love and put our own spin on it. And it was interesting how we fell upon that one as well. We just kind of stumbled into it. We weren't sure that Union Jacks was going to keep going. There was a change in ownership of the property, and it's always an unsettling feeling.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to be caught with our pants down, so we had actually just the day before, my wife and I were cruising down Hamburg in that area, and saw that area was available. And the back patio there is phenomenal. We hadn't
awesome.
hadn't even been inside.
Yeah,
you know,
it's phenomenal
but
patio,
The,
yeah.
the patio is amazing.
That's
and
a selling point
yeah,
right there.
absolutely.
Take a picture of the realtor sign and be like, I got to call him.
Yep. So we did. We gave him a call and went and checked it out and thought, man, this has got to work. We have to make this work. It's a good opportunity, and you never want to miss out when something like that falls in your lap. So
Well, that's a real smart thing business-wise, just to have, shore up your,
yeah,
have a
it
place
was
to
a
move your
backup, yeah.
assets and everything like
Yeah.
that as well. So
and fortunately, things worked out just fine at Union Jacks, and so now we have both.
And they're really kind of distinctly different vibes, you
Yeah.
know. Union Jacks, you still have the old heads and everything that are coming in there.
Sure.
Union Place, I guess maybe even just the proximity to campus, you got a lot of the youthful crowd that comes in there, plus that patio draws people as well like crazy.
Folks of all ages and all walks of life.
And
yeah.
you got really cool like little nooks in there where people can like party off and stuff.
Sure. Yeah, we do have a banquet room there. We host a poker tournament on Thursday nights. Matt Tate does a great job running our poker tournaments there. But then any other night of the week, we do banquets and events in there. We can host around 40 people comfortably. So in the main room, and then there's also a couple of other private rooms and a fun game room with pool tables and golden tee and all sorts of fun games to play. So
Yeah,
it's a really cool spot.
I'm sure summer coming up, that place is going to be slammed.
The patio is definitely
Already.
a selling point,
Yeah.
and as soon as we hit nice weather, people come in droves. It's wonderful.
Awesome.
Actually, we have a commercial of this place.
Yeah,
Oh,
check
yeah.
it
See
out.
it.
We should totally play it.
Oh, he's like, yeah.
Boom.
All right, yeah. That's just a good look of when they first opened, I believe, because we
Yeah,
did
that
that
was-
like right
Yeah,
about when you guys were
yeah,
opening
looking at that
doors.
commercial, we've done a lot of work even since then. It's
Yeah.
constantly growing and working on each place.
That's awesome because
It needs love, man. It needs attention. It needs love, and you guys are great bar owners, man.
Well,
And
thank you.
you're doing a really great job. We thoroughly enjoy working with you too. And we hope that we bring you business.
and they're
everything
classy
else,
spots. They're
They're
not.
great.
They've got that comfortable neighborhood bar feel.
Yeah, and that's very important. Energy is everything.
Mm-hmm.
My wife and I, firm believers. Lighting, music, atmosphere. If you're not comfortable in a place, then
Why go?
you're not going to stay. Yeah, or come
exactly.
back. So it's very important to make sure everybody feels at home.
Awesome.
So how'd you guys make it through COVID? I know COVID was not a good one, man. For anybody.
Man, we did well. We've got a lot of folks that really support us and stuck with us through all of that. I feel so bad for a number of folks that didn't pull through and couldn't make it. I hate that for anybody. We were very fortunate to just have the folks around us to back us up. It was a close call, I'll tell you that much. By the time we were able to reopen, having Union Jacks closed for 9 months,
Brutal.
it was a killer. Yeah, it was a killer. But we have come back with vigor, and it's great. You know,
And
lots of support.
you were able to take advantage of the time to do needed repairs and
Yeah,
things like that.
honestly, it was a blessing in disguise, and you have to look at you know every negative with a positive. And if it hadn't been for the forced shutdown, none of this would have happened. You know,
wouldn't have been able to take the time to get that repair done.
That's right, and it has been phenomenal. I mean, the feedback on everything, and it's out of this world. I think it needed to happen, considering how old the building and dilapidated. We were forced. It was a forced hand, but it needed to happen, and I think it turned out great. Yeah.
Awesome. And you guys have live music and entertainment at both locations all the time.
Yeah. Let's see. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Running it.
Yeah. Love to support live music and local community. It's all local artists. I think
Comedians and everything.
Yeah. We've done a couple comedy nights.
I was down there one night, and you had somebody who was doing a food tour thing.
Oh,
He was like with Food Network or something like that.
That's when we shot that commercial.
Yeah.
And
that's right. That
guy-
was the same day.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank.
Yeah, I can't remember, but he's a big social media influencer with the food fans.
Yeah,
and stuff.
and did a food challenge. Ate, I think, 5 pounds of food in
Did he
under half
eat
an
it?
hour. It was-
Yeah, he ate
Finished it?
Yeah.
Ooh, I would have
Oh,
died,
yeah,
dude.
and 3 beers on top of that. 3 of the local beers on top of 5 pounds
Wow.
of food, and just under 30 minutes. It was amazing. Couldn't believe it. God, I'm
I
totally
can't.
drawing.
I'm drawing a blank too. I was hoping
name.
that you'd remember,
I
but
know it.
that just shows Friday mornings. It's been a long week.
It'll come to me.
So I guess really your week is like pretty busy throughout the week, and then when Friday and Saturday hits, it's like balls to the wall. Probably.
Friday and Saturday are big nights.
Thirsty Thursday is still a thing around here. People come out a lot on Thursdays.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, through the last year, everything has just done a total flip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think everybody's redefining each day of the week. You know.
Yeah, I agree. Did you see more business in shorter hours that you were open? Like, did you see more business, or I mean, you guys are more geared towards late night though. I feel like majority most of the time.
Yeah, certainly both places were open till 3 a.m. Prior to the curfew, and we did a lot of business between 10 and 3 a.m. And so we took a big bite. Didn't really see more business in the shorter hours, but we still saw good business. So it was enough to keep going, and we're certainly happy to have these hours back. 1 a.m. now is our closing time at both places, and that's 6 extra hours between the 2 spots. And there's a lot of business to be done there. So
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and
You think the curfew will ever be lifted again to back to 3 a.m.? What do you hear? You're like tapped in with Knox County.
So we're supposed to have a reevaluation, I guess, on the 24th of this month, and
Cool.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was 1 more hour added back. And
so they just keep kind of adding them on,
that's what
like
it seems
month
like.
by month or
That's
something.
what it seems like. I'm no Nostradamus, but I would assume that on April 24th, with the amount of vaccinations and everybody has been taking care of themselves and everyone else as well. So I think it feels like a safer environment. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got another hour back. And I think that we would probably just keep it at 2 o'clock personally as closing time for both bars. Legally we have till 3 a.m., but not a whole lot of good things happen between 2 and 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's the weird thing is that those bars that stay up until 3 a.m. you can find some trouble there.
Yeah.
You're needing some trouble at around 2 a.m.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have the hour buffer to kind of calm folks down and make sure everybody's getting a safe ride.
That's what I
home.
was kind of curious about too. Is like if the lockdown and everything had made people kind of not so much night owls? Like maybe they've got earlier bedtimes
Well,
now.
that's definitely the case. Folks are going out earlier. There have been a few places around where folks have found late night hours, whether they were permissible or
Well,
not.
it's funny.
yeah,
the
it's
funny-
like speakeasy rules.
It's funny you said that because I was over at Paul's Oasis talking to Paul yesterday, and they got their beer license revoked, but not their liquor license. And then they're like, yeah, it's BYOB beer. You can bring beer in, but we get it back on Monday of next week. And I was like, that's great, And then they said that Billiards and Brews lost both.
They are reopening, from what I understand.
Yeah, like they lost their liquor license and their beer permit, to where it was just like strictly a
Well, they weren't messing around when I know.
Yeah.
I know some of those businesses. You've got clients that they're there and they're paying. It's like, well, we'll keep the doors open.
Risk versus reward, I guess.
Yeah.
A lot of folks will view it in different ways.
Yeah.
Everyone has their thoughts.
Yeah.
It's just how it goes.
Absolutely.
We've tried to follow, what's been asked of us, and
Toe the line. I mean,
yeah.
that's the best you can do if you want to stay in business. Unless you want to have your licenses revoked or something for an indeterminate period of time.
We were able to hang on to our employees and come out of it regardless on the other end, and still be in business and still going well. So.
Two fantastic spots right there in the heart of North Shore, Hamburg area on Kingston Pike. Close to the heart of everything in Knoxville, really.
Yeah, and Bearden is such a great area. I guess technically
The Arts District.
Yeah, both of the spots are in Bearden, and we've got other local businesses around. Business begets business, and us doing well helps other people do well, and vice versa. So we're happy to see the community grow.
I must say, at Union Place, you have this chicken dish that has pesto on it, and with rice, dude, it is so good. Who creates your food menu?
My wife, Jen, she basically single-handedly built that whole menu.
You have some amazing specials down there as well.
The food is phenomenal. Nearly everything that we make is handmade from scratch, never frozen. We try to pride ourselves on offering an excellent meal for a reasonable price. Everything there. Our average ticket price is going to be about $12. And handmade, hand-cooked food.
Yeah, I got some like hot chicken sliders or something that were.
Might hit there for lunch later.
Yeah, they were banging. They were awesome. And
and the employees, we have Amanda's hot chicken sandwich. Amanda works for us.
That's what I got. Yeah, the hot chicken sandwich.
And that's her own recipe. We're happy for everybody to give their input, and Chip works in the kitchen. He makes wonderful desserts for us. The kitchen staff is phenomenal. They do a great job and get along well with each other. And
that's important in a kitchen.
When
you hear screaming from the kitchen, that's bad news.
Yeah, well, everybody's going to get a little hot-headed when it hits the fan.
It gets hot back there around all them burgers.
But you know what? They hug it out at the end of the shift. And,
awesome.
And between the whole staff, they just do a great job. We have the best staff in Knoxville.
Fantastic.
I must say, so I worked with Noah at Casual Pint before I started promotion, and me and him we get along great. And then I saw him like he was working at Union Place, when we were helping you do some bookings and stuff. And now he's manager over at Union Jacks.
Yeah, he actually started with us at Union Jacks. Came on and worked for us. He just wanted to come on board and did a great job. And then when we had to close down, we wanted to keep him employed, and so he took on a role at Union Place, did a great job for us, and then when we were able to open Jack's back up, he went in with a manager role and has done a great job.
Yeah, you got some great staff for sure. Yeah. Shout out to Noah for doing a kick-ass job,
Indeed.
man.
Good job.
Yeah, kicking it, man. Then I must say your patio at Union Jacks is awesome as well.
Yeah, the new patio is
I came
killer.
there one day when we had a meeting, and I came there and you were laying all the rock, and I was just like, "You need some help?" You're like, "No, I got it." But like the patio out there looks stellar, dude.
Yeah, those were busy days.
Yeah,
did not stop running, but. We have always had a back patio there.
It was just a concrete slab. For a
There,
while.
there was a concrete slab, and it just has gotten bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And it went from kind of a shady area to just a beautiful, welcoming and inviting area.
Yeah, that was the thing about the old patio. It's like, why would you step out here to smoke when you could smoke? Like when it was.
When you can smoke
Yeah,
inside.
fortunately, we have been non-smoking since 2017, and the stigma of the smoky dive bar Union Jacks is going away. It is much cleaner, and
It's got that pub feel. It's got that
still has
homey pub feel.
still has the old English pub feel, but
Definitely a little
just
modernized.
being a dive bar doesn't mean you have to be a dirty bar.
Yeah, exactly. Right, exactly.
So I think we're losing that stigma that we had for over 20 years of just being a dank and
Well, it seemed like the hardcore bar. You know, it's
Yeah.
like if you were going to Union Jacks, you were going to do some drinking. You were going to drink and you were going
Yeah.
to smoke. Didn't really want to have too much of a conversation.
Yeah, much more of a social aspect now.
Yeah.
People feel more comfortable, and you can breathe easy in there now. So,
Right. Yeah, you were
Fantastic.
talking about the ceiling before we started. I bet it was pretty gross.
Yeah, we did end up having to pull the ceiling down when we started repairs on the roof. Everything started collapsing. So we thought, you know what, we'll just pull this drop ceiling down, which pretty sure had been there since the 60s.
Wow.
Yeah, it was scary, and 20 years of heavy
Smoky.
smoke.
Yeah.
You could see the toll that it took.
Wow.
But now it's open ceiling and clean and fresh and
Yeah,
comfortable spot.
I gotta say, like when I first walked in without the drop ceiling, I was like, "Oh man, this place actually does feel spacious."
yeah, it opened it up quite a
Yeah.
bit. Yeah, it feels bigger. In there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what's the plans for 2021 and 2022? What's your big goals? both
Honestly,
locations?
we still have a lot of room in Jack's and the ability to expand some more. As you know, our kitchen there, we do have great food, but our kitchen is just a partial kitchen, no full kitchen. We do wonderful steamed and pressed sandwiches and snacks, but I would love to have a full kitchen there. People come into an English pub, they want fish and chips, and it's
that'd be
something that I
great,
can't
man.
offer. You know,
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
Bangers
So-
and mash.
yeah, I already have a good friend of mine at Benchmark Construction. He's putting some plans together to help us expand the kitchen. So
Fantastic.
Oh,
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, you have those 2 garage doors there that are like, I guess you're going to fill that out with the kitchen and something else. I don't know. What's your plans?
well, that's
That's
He's
the
got to
plan.
put that
That's the
surprise,
plan.
man.
well, actually, we even thought about putting a couple pots back there and maybe brewing some beer. So
Oh
be
wow.
there's a lot of space back there. You know, it's deceiving when you pass by Union Jacks on the road.
It seems
looks
like
so
one of those
small,
places that
man.
needs
Yeah.
a house beer. It needs
Yeah.
a house red.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But
Yeah.
you drive by and you think, this has got to be a tiny spot until you walk in, and it's very deceiving.
Yeah.
What's something really cool about your bar that I like a lot is I love Magner's ciders. And like when I went to Ireland and I like fell in love with Magner
Yeah.
ciders.
Can't find
And-
them too
and you
many
can't
places.
find them. The
Yeah.
only place that you can get them in town is I know of is you guys and then
Yeah.
Finn's, the Irish pub. You know, the Irish place.
It's becoming easier, but for a while it was very difficult because of the trade.
Importing,
yeah,
yeah.
they're imported beers, and it's hard to get them in. I think we don't even have Magners on right now. Unfortunately, we can only get a limited supply of it. Another one is Boddington's.
Yeah, there's
Hard
there's a
Guinness.
certain amount they allocate to be
Yeah.
exported, and
From what I understand, though, in a couple of weeks, it's supposed to open back up and have availability. So we'll have the
That
Magners and
Suez
Boddingtons
Canal,
back on.
you know.
That
Yeah,
was tough too.
yeah,
Yeah.
who knows,
Stopped a lot of
who knows
things.
what all was on that ship, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it
a
also
lot.
backed up 400 something ships behind it. It's
Yeah,
gonna take like 3 or 4 weeks to get
Yeah,
As
back.
soon as I
added
saw it,
30
my-
days to the route. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, gas prices. That was my first thought. It was like, man, we're just going to see gas prices
Yeah.
bust up.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. And unfortunately, the consumer pays the price for those mishaps.
For a small little, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Fantastic.
Man, thanks for coming on the show.
Absolutely,
Aaron.
it was a great time. I appreciate
Yeah,
you
welcome
guys
to the
having me.
studio. You know, I've been
This-
trying
this
to get
place
you
is
down here,
wonderful. I
man.
know it.
I've been trying to get you down here for a while.
Yeah,
but it
it's
finally
great.
worked out. So
It's an amazing spot.
now you
Yeah.
get to see kind of from our perspective of what we do, you know, and then we always come to your place and enjoy our life, you know.
Yeah.
So,
All
yeah,
right.
it's fantastic.
Check him out. Go to support Union Jacks, Union Place. Both fantastic establishments down there in the Hamburg, North Shore, Kingston Pike area. You want to give the addresses for them?
Yeah, Union Jacks is at 124 South North Shore Drive. It's right next to Harper's Bike Shop and E-Vape Lounge. Just a block off of Kingston Pike, and 4884 Chambliss. I'm sure everybody's familiar with the Backdoor Tavern. We share a fence with the Backdoor Tavern. So right behind Fisher Tire and Backdoor Tavern, you'll find Union Place Bar and Grill.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Go out and
Yeah.
have a great night with them. Get some food, get some drinks, enjoy their beautiful patios, and just some great establishments. And
And catch Justin Michaels
Tonight.
over there
At Union Jacks, yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, he loves playing there, so got him there a few times.
yeah, that's going to be a great show. He's bringing that Appalachian Mountain soul to
Oh
you.
yeah, and we got Rastafari there next weekend.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun show.
Yeah,
Rastafari.
Ross brings the heat, man. He brings that
does.
funky heat.
Appalachian Space Funk.
Yep, Appalachian Space Funk, Appalachian everything around here.
Yeah,
it's
it
part of
seems
the
so.
branding.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, thanks for tuning in.
Say those famous words.
Be blessed and be a blessing to others, and we'll catch you next week. He'll be here next Wednesday with Jim and James,
Jim Johnson and me.
and we'll be here next Friday, live from Market Square. Till then, bye.
Take care.
Hello out there. We are the Will Wesley Band coming to you live from the heart of Knoxville, Tennessee, right here in Market Square, right here in Promotion Studios. This first tune is called Paint This County. There's gotta be a place in this town where the drinks are flowing and the women are loud. I get so tired of the same old thing, working 9 to 5 for a workday king. Your perfect world doesn't work for me, a slave in chains that'll never be free. I'd rather party till the break of day, at least I'm not throwing my life away. Well, I'm just trying, have a lot of fun from the rounds I'm buying. If you wanna roll with me, we can have some fun when the work day's done. Yeah, we're gonna paint this county. We're gonna paint this county. When I was young, Daddy worked in the plants. His boots grew roots and he never looked back. He would drown in a bottle of gin, saying, son, don't you ever turn out like them. I was working on a 3-man crew, breaking my back for $1 or $2. Time came when I walked away, 'cause I'm not, my father won't live that way. I'm just trying, have a lot of fun from the rounds I'm buying. If you wanna roll with me, we can raise some hell in the Bible Belt. Sparks ignite, pure white lightning. I'll have another round if you're down, I'm buying. If you wanna roll with me, we can have some fun when the work day's done. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna paint this county. Well, I'm just trying, have a lot of fun from the rounds I'm buying. If you wanna roll with me, we can raise some hell in the Bible Belt. Sparks ignite, pure white lightning. I have another round if you're down, I'm buying. If you wanna roll with me, we can have some fun when the work day's done. Yeah, we're gonna paint this county. We're gonna paint this county. Yeah, we're gonna paint this county. We're gonna paint this county. All right, this next one is called Country Girl, Shake It For Me. Got a little boom in my big truck. Open up the doors and turn it on. Gonna stomp my boots in the Georgia mud. Make you watch me fall in love. Get up on the hood of my daddy's tractor. Up on the toolbox, it don't matter. Down on the tailgate, girl, I can't wait to watch you do your thing. Shake it for the young one sitting in a honky tonk. For the rednecks ride till the break of dawn. DJ spinning that country song. Come on, come on, come on. Shake it for the birds, shake it for the bees. Shake it for the catfish swimming down deep in the creek. Crickets and the critters and the squirrels. Shake it for the moon, shake it for me, girl. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Somebody sweet little farmer's child. Got her in her blood to kill a little while. Ponytail and a pretty smile. She rolls me in from a country mile. Come on away in my arms. Spin me around this big old barn. Tangle me up like Grandma's yarn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shake it for the young boy sitting in a honky tonk. For the rednecks ride till the break of dawn. DJ spinning that country song. Come on, come on, come on. Shake it for the birds, shake it for the bees. Shake it for the catfish swimming down deep in the creek. Crickets and the critters and the squirrels. Shake it for the moon, shake it for me, girl. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Guitar. Like a dandelion, like the wind on the hills underneath the pine. Move like the river flows, feel the kick on down deep in your toes. All I wanna do is get to holding you and get to showing you and get to loving you. For the night is through. Come on, girl, you know what to do. Shake it for the young one sitting in a honky tonk. For the rednecks ride till the break of dawn. DJ spitting that country song. Come on, come on, come on. Shake it for the birds, shake it for the bees. Shake it for the catfish swimming down deep in the creek. Crickets and the critters and the squirrels. Shake it for the moon, shake it for me, girl. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. All right, this next song is called Counting the Days. I got a feeling called the blues these days, 'cause no matter what I do, I can't break away. My best friend's dead and my brother's in prison. If there's a silver lining, must be something I'm missing. I know I said and done some